So I'm sure you all have one of those friends, I do, who is absolutely forlorn, who's given up, who thinks it's the most embarrassing, politically oriented, partisan thing that the Supreme Court did in terms of turning Roe versus Wade, which hasn't even happened yet, but on the assumption that it continues on the path that it's on. And they will tell you that it's the end of the world, it's the end of abortion. This is false. This is not true. All they're doing is removing that choice back to the voters in the state where they are in, back to the state legislatures. The decentralized power of federalism puts certain decisions in the hands of the state, not the federal government. That means that we are not ruled by one central ruler like China. We don't really want that, because if you've seen what happens with the COVID lockdowns currently in Shanghai, with people on their balcony getting fined for not wearing a mask by a drone using artificial intelligence face recognition and subtracting it from their CBDC account, automatically withdrawn your purchasing power to pay that fine. Well, we don't have that in America yet, but there's a certain segment of American population that wants to get us there. But back to the centralized control, this is what these people want when it suits them, and they want decentralized control and choice when it doesn't. This is the left for you. They don't care about their hypocrisy, which is time and time and time again exemplified with everything. They just want control. And I am all for that power moving to the states. Regardless of whether or not you are for Roe versus Wade, we should all be favoring a decentralized government with less power, with less control over our lives, with the bid from states that you can move there. So if I move to Nevada, it might not be as pretty as California. That's a bid that California has. On the other hand, I pay 0% state income taxes in Nevada, whereas in California, I pay exorbitant amounts of up to 13.3%. Last I heard, might have been risen since then, but there are different jurisdictions where you can go where they can experiment with the laws and figure out what is best. Furthermore, Roe versus Wade is not being overturned so that there's going to be zero abortions. That might happen in Mississippi and Oklahoma, maybe a couple of other states, but it will be alive and well in California, where they will hold an abortion party, and Gavin Newsom will come into your room with a dozen roses for you and a check from the state's coffers paid for by your California taxpayer and the federal government, where they will just print more money in order to fund the abortion. Not only will it be free, they'll give you a stipend to get you back home. They will pay for your tourism, for the abortion tourism, to come to California. And there's nothing that the red states can do about it. So when my friend tells me that it is the end of the world, and when I say, no, 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 they're just moving it back to the states, he responds, you can't really believe that. You can't really believe that. And when pressed about it, he tells me it's a waste of time to discuss these things with me, when in fact, that is exactly what the Supreme Court decision is doing, is moving that decision-making power back to the states. And all of these people wringing their hands and getting so emotional about a decision that has not yet been rendered, that has not even been employed, and then spread false information about it. It just says all that you need to know about the left-hand side of the aisle. So I just urge everybody to come to the center, to move away from such people that work themselves up into a tizzy, that have nightmares about states deciding what can go on in terms of the abortion question. Peace out. Thumb up this video. Subscribe. Hit the all notifications. I'll have a good day.